Hello, hello. Welcome back to my space. I hope you are doing well. So, I opened a few cards, and apparently, we are talking about someone who has gossiped about you. We have here the Three of Cups in reverse in the second position. So, it kind of feels that somebody here, this is the person that we are talking about, the person who decided to gossip about you. So listen, they don't know what to do, right? They don't know how to move forward. We have the Two of Wands here in reverse. They don't know what to plan next. Because apparently we have here a whole group of people. We have here the Three of Pentacles. This is a whole group of people. This is the driving energy. So yeah, with the Three of Cups in reverse, talking about gossip, and then having this Three of Pentacles, talking about people working together, a whole group of people, right? So it kind of feels here that we might be talking about a smear campaign, even orchestrated by a few people together. This is what it feels to me here, right? Then we have here in the foundation the Death card in reverse. So this is telling me here that there was a total ending to whatever story they have told about you, right? When the Death card is in the upright, there is an ending for a new beginning. There is a transformation. Here, there is none. I kind of feel that what they said about you was so far from the truth, right? That there is no way back. Like, you know, sometimes you can make up a lie that somehow can be defended, something like that. But here, there is nothing. There is nothing, right? Total ending. Then we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is talking about conditional relationships. We might even be talking here about somebody who was somehow bribing people. It doesn't especially mean that it is with money, right? We can bribe people with making them promises, making them believe that you can do things for them, something like that, right? So if there was some kind of bribery here, not working, right? There is here also an element with the Six of Pentacles of I'm giving you something, but it is because I want to feel superior to you. So did somebody used you as a ladder in some kind of way? It might be. At the bottom of the deck, not surprising, right? We have the Star in reverse, somebody acting in total unalignment with themselves, somebody totally unhealed, somebody who doesn't listen to their higher self, somebody who has no direction in life, with the Star in reverse. It's not a wish fulfillment, obviously, right? We also have, interesting, the Justice here in reverse. Yeah, somebody being very, very unfair, not respecting the basic laws of society, morality, ethics, integrity, none of that. Interesting. And then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Are we talking here about your family with the Ten of Cups in reverse? It might be. It might be. We might also be talking about somebody who is very, very unhappy. 1 second, please. I'm sorry, but just before I did my reading, I started to sneeze for some kind of reason. Yeah, and I felt that my nose was stuck. So, this being said, let's get a little bit deeper in all of this. Let's get a little bit more information. Interesting. I find it interesting. So, just a reminder, right? This is a collective reading, which means that it is a group reading, which means that it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please, take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't take on yourself a story that is not yours. If I am talking about masculines or feminines, like for example with the cards, the emperor, the empress, the kings, the queens, I am not especially talking about the gender, I'm talking about the energy of the card, so please apply it however it applies. And this reading can be past, present, or future. So let's see here. The only card that we have that is from the Major Arcana, it is the Death card, and it is in reverse, right? So somebody is not evaluating, growing, transforming. They are not. Okay, so let's see here. The Two of Wands. Tell me, the Two of Wands in reverse, what should we know? The King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so it kind of feels here, with the King of Wands in reverse, we are talking here about someone who was very, very controlling, manipulative, power hungry, status hungry, domineering. They wanted to control a situation. They wanted to control you. And it kind of feels here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse that they were trying to avoid to find themselves in a difficult position, which is telling me that this gossip had a intention. It was truly a smear campaign. It was truly in order to have people not listen to you, because you might have known something that might have put them in a place of losing it all, right? Or be rejected. Let me check that you can see all the cards. I can even move them a little bit more. Okay. So I kind of feel that this smear campaign was preventive. You understand what I mean? Like trying to avoid some kind of catastrophe that could have happened. Yeah, it was about blocking some kind of information from getting out. So there is something here that you know about this person, which might be something that they are doing, right? That they didn't want people to know about. And it might be about you knowing who they are, for example. And the intention was to disqualify you in some kind of way, maybe isolate you. So you wouldn't have access to some kind of people that they didn't want to get the information. It might also be that they were trying to paint you as a liar or whatever. So if you would speak up about this information that they wanted to hide, people wouldn't listen to you, right? Okay, yeah, we are talking here about blocking some kind of information. But we have the Two of Wands in reverse here, right? So this is the setting and the subject right now. So right now, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to plan further. Kind of feel that they did what they did and they didn't think further. Tell me more here, please. The Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah. The Queen of Cups in reverse. They are overloaded by emotions. I don't feel that the emotions that they are overloaded with, we are talking about guilt or regret. It might be shame, right? With the Queen of Cups in reverse, very often I kind of feel that somebody might be playing the victim. I don't feel here that they are... With the Death card in reverse here, I kind of feel that they are holding on to their narrative, right? So they presented you as the bad guy, and they are holding on to that. I don't feel here that it is, okay, I lied, but it's because I am a victim. No, in their lie, they are the victim, and you are the perpetrator, right? Okay. Anything else here about the Two of Wands in reverse? Yeah, but the truth is out. The Ace of Swords. The truth is out. So maybe they are playing the victim. Now that the truth is out, no, I kind of feel that they are holding on to their narrative and the truth is out, which I already explained to you, right? When the truth is out and somebody is holding on to their narrative, it just exposes them more and more. Because before, people just took the information that was given to them. Now they have the filter of the truth, and so now they are looking at the person and seeing them differently. Before that, there was just the information. Now there is the person, right? So now they are seeing the person. Okay, interesting. So the Three of Cups in reverse. Kind of feel that this gossip has backfired. The Ten of Cups in reverse. The Two of Cups. Yeah, listen. With the Ten of Cups here in reverse, we might... They are not happy, right? They are not happy because it kind of feels... This is what I'm telling you. With the Three of Cups in reverse here, I kind of feel that the gossip now... Listen, this is the thing, right? Somebody is using the gossip in order to maintain some kind of control over a situation. So they are surrounding themselves with people that love gossip. People who love gossip trust and believe that the moment that things will come out, the truth will come out, you will be the gossip. And I kind of feel that this is what's going on here. We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Once again, we might be talking even about your family, right? You might be the black sheep, the scapegoat, the cycle breaker. The Two of Cups. Yeah, people now are seeing things from a very, very different perspective. Maybe what they are seeing now, it is that you were dealing with a toxic family. With the Ten of Cups in reverse, it doesn't have to be a family, but it can be a family. Right? Yeah, so they understand now. With the Two of Cups here, I see things from your perspective. I understand you now. Okay. The Three of Cups in reverse. Tell me. Interesting. We have the Two of Pentacles. It came out like this, right? I don't really know how to take it. But we are talking here about balance. There is here something about balance. So we might be talking about the person that now created this whole narrative about you that is out of balance. Usually, you know, it was very close to being like that, but usually I turn it clockwise. Yeah, so it kind of feels here that now the equilibrium is back, right? With the lies, you were in a very unstable place, right? Maybe you regained your stability by taking distance, but still there was a lot of instability in the truth. There was no truth. Kind of feels now that with this gossip, now the gossip is about repairing, in fact, what was done. Before that, the gossip was about you, painting you in a light that is not reflecting the truth, and now the gossip is about re-establishing the truth, right? Okay. Let's see here. The Three of Pentacles. So this Three of Pentacles makes even more sense now, right? Because now what this Three of Pentacles means, after we have the explanation here about the gossip, because I saw the gossip here, but I saw the gossip against you. I didn't see yet the gossip about them. But it kind of feels now that people, because I said with the Three of Pentacles, we are talking about people working together. And this is the driving energy. So I kind of feel that now they are working together. In fact, not that their intention is to bring back some kind of fairness here, right? But because we are talking about people who are gossiping, they are feeding themselves of gossip. So the gossip about the truth that is revealed is even more crispy, right? More tasteful than the original gossip, right? Tell me here, the Three of Pentacles. What should we know here? The High Priestess in reverse, the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, somebody acting from a very, very dark light. We might be talking here about the spell work that was done on you, making up lies about you. It is spell work, right? Okay, the High Priestess in reverse, the Lovers in reverse. Somebody here who was hiding a lot of secrets and acting from a very unaligned place. As said, no morality, no ethics, no integrity, no conscience. Okay, tell me here. The Three of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I kind of feel that there is some kind of proof here that came out. People observing. And what they observed, it is in fact that they are dealing here with somebody who is totally out of balance. Somebody who has a lot of secrets. A lot of secrets. We might be talking about someone who's doing some kind of black magic, right? With the High Priestess in reverse. Might be talking about someone who is using their power. And with power, we might be talking about status. We might be talking about any kind of power, right? But they are using it in the worst way possible. I kind of feel the cult leader here, right? And we might not be talking about a cult. We might be talking about a modern kind cult, you know? If we have a group of people, a group of friends, if we have like a community, and the person that is seen as the person of authority, that is respected, is in fact a crook, you know, at the end of the day, if people are listening to them and bowing to them, it's kind of a lot of people are in this cult mentality, right? They want to be part of the group, and they kind of use their identity in order to be part of. And when someone who's respected, in fact, is acting in very, very dirty ways, at the end of the day, the whole group is impacted. The Page of Pentacles here. The Ace of Swords, the truth. Yeah, somebody was looking closely at what's going on here. Look at the Page of Pentacles, how this person is looking at the pentacle, right? Observing the pentacle, looking at the pentacle. With the page, we are talking about somebody who's studying. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, the truth. Okay, somebody observed you, apparently, right? Somebody observed you and they could understand here something. Anything else? The Three of Pentacles. Yeah. What they observed also, it is that the person, right, that had some kind of authority was in fact somebody very, very controlling. We might even be talking about someone who is obsessive, lost in addictions. Okay. So it kind of feels, because I said that this person is observing you, but at the end of the day, this card is telling me that they were observing the person that was talking about you. And they understood here something about this person, that this person might be kind of feel obsessive, right? If somebody is talking shit about you, right? Telling people that you are the worst human being that there is, that you are crazy, that you are whatever, right? I don't know what. But they are constantly talking about that, right? They are obsessively talking about that. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It means that there something you know, because naturally, okay, let's say that somebody hurt you. I'm hesitating about saying what I wanted to say, because if we are talking, for example, about family, let's say that you are a cycle breaker and you realize that your family is very narcissistic, toxic, controlling, all those kind of things, right? And you decide to take distance. So this parent might be obsessively talking about you, but the fact, this is the thing, right? I'm trying to project myself in the situation. It's the way that they are talking about you. Because even if we are talking, for example, about a parent or a sibling, in the beginning they might be talking from a place of anger, but usually if they are emotionally healthy people, they will talk about you from a place of pain. And I kind of feel that this is what didn't happen. They were talking about a place of ego, of pride, and this is revealing, right? And if we are not talking about family, when I'm saying family, it's the family that you came from, it can be the family that you created, doesn't matter. Um, but yeah, I kind of feel here truly the trauma bond, the obsession, somebody controlling, trying to maintain some kind of control. And this is what this person who observed, so they observed them, the person that made up the stories about you. Okay. Death in reverse. Kind of feel a dispute, a total ending to all the lies and the gossip that was made about you. Tell me the death in reverse. Yeah, it's interesting because we have here lack of balance, right? We also have the earth angel in reverse, somebody who is not acting from a pure place. They are not operating from a good place, right? And then we have the Four of Wands talking about stability. So it might also be, that the person has realized how you might be much more stable now, right? Maybe your life is going well. Maybe there is some kind of celebration. We might also be talking about someone who wanted to keep a house from you, take a house from you. There might be here some kind of opportunistic intention behind all of this, or something that happened in a house. With the Four of Wands, we might be talking about a house here. But mainly what I feel it is that we are talking here about someone who's totally unstable, right? Very unkind, angry, frustrated, holding on to this narrative, right, of anger and frustration, and being totally out of balance, while you might truly shine stability. With the Four, we are talking about stability. You might be very inspired right now, you might be working, you might be doing good things for yourself. Okay. Tell me the death in reverse. The Three of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see this Three of Pentacles here. This is talking about you working with people, or a group of people seeing that. Or people wanting to work with you, knowing now that whatever was said tell me here, the Three of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, it kind of feels here that those people realize now that someone wanted to block some kind of opportunity from you, right, acting in very, very corrupted ways, because they wanted to keep you stuck, unable to move forward. There is also this element here of this group of people feeling that there is a missed opportunity with you. Right? But then we are talking here about people who are very much in their image, their status, superficial, materialistic. And then they might be afraid about what you think about them. Feeling very, very uncomfortable about what you think about them. Let's see if I can get a little bit more information here. Tell me. The Four of Swords. The Empress in reverse. Yeah, I kind of feel that now they feel shitty about the way that you are judging them. So it's kind of interesting, right? Because we have this person, this first person or this first group of people, right? Creating lies about you, right? It starts this way, with people creating lies about you. And then people are feeding the gossip with those lies. And then people realize now that those were lies. So now this is the gossip, right? But at the end of the day, now they feel uncomfortable because of the way that you might be judging them, because they know that you are stable. Okay, tell me something more here about this Death in reverse. Tell me something more about the Death in reverse. The Chariot, yeah, you have moved forward with direction. Listen, I kind of feel that this whole group of people, they kind of feel that they have a missed opportunity with you because you might not want to deal with them at all, right? And I kind of feel you have put a total ending to all this group of people that were gossiping about you. Kind of also feel that now they are gossiping the other way, right? Talking about the truth now, exposing the other person. But I kind of feel that there might be some kind of... They kind of hope that maybe you would accept to work with them again. Tell me, the Death in reverse. The Hierophant came out like this, right? So their issue is in fact to realize now how you have a high level of morality, ethics, integrity, that you are a teacher. And you don't have to be a teacher, you understand? You are an inspiration. You are someone who is weighting your decisions, right? Okay. Let's see here. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles. Their issue, it is that you see clearly through them. You know what I feel? I kind of feel like those people, right? Some people might have known you, some people might have not known you. Now they know of you, right? Obviously, they know of you. And there is here something about a quality that you have. We already saw that in a reading 2 days ago, I think, your quality of being able to see some kind of truth. I kind of feel here, the King of Swords also know how to express themselves, right? Saying some kind of truth. I kind of feel here that there is something about those kind of qualities that you might have, being or your mental clarity, your ability to see through bullshit, or your way of expressing yourself, because we have here the Ace of Pentacles, so they want some kind of opportunity here, right? I kind of feel, that somebody here wants to bring you some kind of opportunity by telling you some kind of truth, but we are talking here about someone who has some kind of... they want you to be thankful to them, right? I kind of feel good luck to them, because I feel that you don't need them in order to know the truth. You know enough truth, and they certainly won't be able to trick you, or, for you to be thankful because they are revealing you some kind of truth. I don't feel that this will work at all. Tell me here. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they want to change their faith, right? Yeah, I kind of feel that this is what it is. With the Six of... You see, it's written generosity here, right? It's fake generosity. I kind of feel that they want to come to you, and they think that if they are doing something, saying something, right, that they will be able to reassociate with you in some kind of way. Give me one more, please. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Ah, a whole group. We have a whole group here. Listen, I kind of feel, that we might be talking about people who are desperate to be part of a community. And they think, maybe, they might have thought before that you being rejected by the community or this group of people, it would destroy your heart, right? That you are desperate to be part of this group of friends, or this community, or this family, or whatever. But I kind of feel, you move forward, the Chariot. You move forward. There is stability here. You know that you were dealing here with... I kind of feel that when you are looking back, all that you see, it is the toxicity. Kind of feel that this is... we have the Hierophant here representing your energy. And then we have on the other side the High Priestess in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the Devil, Temperance in reverse. Like, why would you want to go back? Right? Yeah, but they want you to celebrate with them. Yeah. They thought, right, that you would want to be part of the group, right? When in fact, they want you to be part of the group. This is the reality, right? And maybe they ate up the gossip because they had some kind of resentment towards you, because you were never a group person or a community person. It's not that you are against it, but maybe you are not... you know, there might be something beautiful about communities and groups and everything, but it depends. If it's low vibrational, and we saw the King of Pentacles, so it is low vibrational. It is not operating from a spiritual or high level, how can we say that? Like, it is about superficiality, it's about status, it's about, you know, often in the groups there is the jealousy and there is the all this bullshit, right? All this bullshit. And you might not have judged it. You might just have said, you know, that's not me. I know that me in the past, you know, when I felt that I was dealing with someone who was all about the group, I don't want to be in a group. I know what's going on in a group. I'm not interested in putting my energy in a group. I love one-on-one. I love real connections, deep connections, right? The group, I'm not interested, right? You might have been the same, you know, just, you know, you be in your group, do what you want with your group, but I'm not interested in being part of the group. I know what it's like. Yeah, and I kind of feel that now they are desperate for you to be in the group because they think that it will change something. I kind of feel that they just want you to be in the group because you are the attraction now. Okay, let's go to closure here. Let's go to closure. Let's see. Closure. Five of Cups in reverse. For you, it is done and over. I kind of feel that you needed to grieve. There was a lot of hurt that happened here, right? Betrayals, hurt. Kind of feel that for you, it's done and over with. You don't give a shit about that. You don't give a shit. There is here also the element that they don't want to let go, right? Now that they know the truth, they don't want to let go. Anything more here for closure? Yeah. This is what I felt before. Thank you, Spirit, right? Here, right, when I said they want you to be in the group, in fact, they want to regain some kind of access, to have some kind of control. They totally lost control, in fact, right? Yeah. I truly feel here that we are talking about a group of people that you might never think about. You might, you know, it's just like you are totally uninterested. Uninterested. But it is coming up because they are focused on you, right? Listen, when we are talking about people who are gossiping, we are talking about people who are not minding their own business. And when I'm saying they are not minding their own business, it means that they are not into observing their own mirror. They are not living through their own individuality, right? They are always in comparing themselves to others. It's all about power, about ego, about all those kind of things, right? It is not, we are not talking here about people who are in awareness, self-awareness, who are thinkers. We are not talking about intellectuals here, right? We are talking about people who want to be cool, who want to be part of the group, who want to have some kind of status in the group. This is who we are talking about, right? And I kind of feel that there is, I don't say that all those people are narcissists, but there is kind of some kind of narcissistic trip there. And we know that somebody who is like in this ego, status control, they don't like when somebody don't care about them. Like it offends them, right? It offends them. They are offended. They are offended because you don't give a shit. you move forward. You move forward and you are in a much better place. Anything else here? Yeah, listen, you are on your path. You have transformed totally, right? The Knight of Pentacles, you have a strategy regarding your life. You are looking towards the future, doing whatever you need to do, and it's regarding you, your soul path. It has nothing to do with them. Yeah, you have transformed since then, right? Yeah, and they don't know what to do. They are lost. You know, they might not understand it because for them, the community and what other people think is so important, they cannot understand. They cannot, I don't find the word, envision even the fact that you might truly not care. What does it mean? And you might just not care, you know? Truly, no care. No positive, no negative, no care. They don't get it. They don't get it. Yeah, because they are about control. They are about control. Yeah, the fact that they cannot stop you, they cannot block you, it keeps them totally stuck. They feel like they lost and they are totally stressed out. They are stressed out. Yeah, it kind of feels that they want access to you. But I truly feel that they want access to you because they don't like how can it be that you don't care, right? It's not possible. But I kind of feel that there might also be that there is something, some kind of quality that they can see inside of you now that they want to have access to. And I kind of feel that for you, the boundaries are up and you are not giving them any kind of access. It's interesting. I opened the deck in the middle, right? In this deck, the Fool is called the Soul. I like it, you know, the soul. It's an important word for me. If you think that the soul with you is a new name, it's not. I carry it since 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. I don't know. I don't even know, right? But my business was also as a photographer. It's the soul photography. So it's an important word for me, right? Yeah, so with the Fool, right? I kind of feel that you are, because of all this situation, you would need to totally embody yourself, right? Totally embody yourself. And you might have developed some kind of abilities that they want to have access to. Because let me remind you that they are in this star in reverse energy, right? Here, they might want now to get into some kind of spiritual path. They might be going through some kind of awakening, right? Look at this moon card here. You see the dream. Yeah, I kind of feel here that there is something about that, about having access to some kind of ability that you have, right? So it's not just about, but you know, it's not on you. It's not on you. So anyway, I will leave it here. I hope that it was helpful, insightful, maybe healing, maybe entertaining. I'll see you in the comments. Until very, very soon. Bye.